hope you've had a wonderful end to the working week, and for those playing at home, that your little kids were kind to you. Here we are, of course, for another In the Know, where we keep you up to date with what happened around the world this week. First up, the Rolling Stones have announced a brand new album for the first time in 18 years called Hackney Diamonds. The album will feature guest stars like Lady Gaga, Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. What a lineup. The first single, titled Angry, is out now with a music video starring Sydney Sweeney, so go and give it a listen. Alan Joyce, the 15-year CEO of Qantas, has announced his immediate resignation 2 months before he was meant to retire. It comes as Qantas has been hit with a string of scandals, from stubbornly high airfares, large job cuts, and refusing to pay back billions of taxpayer money after boasting a record profit in August. The Disability Royal Commission has published a report criticising the Queensland government for failing to prevent the neglect and abuse of 2 boys with autism. The brothers were found severely malnourished, naked, and trapped in a squalid room with their deceased father. Despite reports of neglect being brought to the authorities for 20 years, little action was ever taken. The government has apologised and promised to re-examine their processes. The AFL Women's League is back and drawing bigger crowds than ever. The head of women's football has credited this, of course, to our Matildas. They say Australia has been awoken that they love women's sport, and the green and gold tsunami that was Matildas has helped us with that. Cannot wait to watch the girls play on the field, and I really hope my little ones get to do it sometime soon. After a wave of discriminatory laws have passed in Republican-controlled states, Canada has warned that LGBTQI+ citizens travelling to the US are at risk. The government has provided specific guidelines to the LGBTQI+ citizens on how to stay safe. Though no states were named and shamed, the guidelines advise which laws put citizens at risk. At least 17 people have died after a Russian strike hit a crowded market in Ukraine, with a further 32 people wounded. It's one of Russia's deadliest attacks in months, and a child was amongst those killed. And finally, for our WTF story of the week, a presidential hopeful in Taiwan reckons he has just had the thing to boost their plummeting birth rate. Just bribe people with pets. He's proposing to incentivize parenthood by promising a bonus furry friend to take home with them from the hospital. And in a country where pets are starting to outnumber children, it kind of makes sense. So thank you for joining us this week. We hope that you have had a wonderful, wonderful week, and we don't know where you are, but here it has been on and off raining. Let's pray for some sunshine over the weekend and hope we all get a little bit of rest.